Hi Libras, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming. What is going on around you with energy, with love? Anything coming towards you? Any surprises that spirit might have for you? So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that just found this channel for the first time. Very grateful. Let's see what spirit has. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's get these cards talking to us. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have? What don't we see coming in? What is it that you have for us? What energies around us that we might not know? I am listening for you now. I have marriage material. Okay. Are you ready to meet somebody that you would actually consider marrying? I'm going to say, wow. Like, you know, that's hard to do, right? That you actually look at them and say, this person could be marriage material. You know, this person could be worthy of me. I'm curious about you. Who are you? I like the daisy too. I don't know if it's a daisy or not, but it came into me as a daisy. Maybe that's a clue. Maybe it's your favorite flower. Maybe they send you daisies, bring you daisies. I have taken. I don't think they're taken or you're taken, but it felt like I don't want anybody else to have you. Okay. So there's going to be a time and a place where maybe somebody's hitting on you and they're going to be like, no, she's with me. He's with me. So it's a little bit of protection feeling. I have an extrovert. Okay. I've got somebody who's outgoing. I have this is the one. Yeah. There's definitely this feeling of marriage material. So do we know when we meet somebody? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we can know within a very short period of time that this is really going to work out. So it's really exciting when you have those moments. I like it when you play hard to get. A little bit of a banter there, a little bit of a teasing energy. We're not playing games. I feel like we're flirting. I feel like it's playful. Okay. I'm not playing games with this person. I'm not looking to upset anybody, Spirit just said. So that feels nice. Let's get some cards going. Spirit, please share with me for my Libras. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a Sun. Somebody new. Somebody new. I have a Devil. I have a 3 of Cups. Clarification on my Devil, just to see what I'm feeling. I have a King of Cups. I feel like there's, I don't want to say devil as much as I want to say devilish, okay? There could be a very charming, sexy quality to this king. And there's something about them that the way they look at you, the way they flirt with you, the way that they make you feel, you know, they want to sleep with you. It's how I feel. Like, come on, you know, like everything about you, you know, wants to get in my pants, basically. So it's definitely a devilish energy. So it's a temptation, you know, it's a tempting. There's a temptation or a seduction in this connection that maybe you haven't felt, you know, that kind of sensual energy that doesn't always exist. I have a King of Wands. You've got somebody who knows what they want. This feels very powerful to me. It feels that I kind of want this. Okay. You could have somebody, I hate to say it, but they're used to getting what they want and they want you. And they're used to a challenge. You could be a challenge to them. And maybe that's what they're attracted to. They like the kind of angst between us. They see you as a challenge, and that's makes them work a little bit harder. They want to figure you out, they're saying. So I think you have a very, very strong energy coming towards you. A Two of Wands. That came into me as I'm seeing it clearly. Like I'm just definitely projecting. I can see myself with you. You're the type of person I've always wanted to be with. I'm totally turned on that you can challenge me and you can hold my attention and you can keep up with me, so to speak. So they've met their match. I mean, that's definitely something exciting to them. I have an Empress. That felt for a moment there that it feels like in the quiet moments of the night, I love your softness. I love your femininity. I love that you want to cuddle. I love that you kiss softly. I like back rubs, you know, something like that. But it was kind of in the quiet times when it's just the two of us. I love your gentleness and that softness about you. So it's the divine feminine is very, very strong, and it comes out it's my weakness, they're saying. So when you are in your divine feminine, you're soft, you're nurturing, you're kind, you're sweet, you're comforting. It like knocks this hardcore divine masculine or alpha male maybe to its core, and kind of makes them feel like I'm just a little boy again. So they are knocked to their knees in a sense. So that, you know, kindness is killing them. But it's just it's really a play against divine masculine and divine feminine at its best. I mean, I think you both are playing your role. I feel like there is, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female, okay? You can be a male and be leaning towards, have a stronger divine feminine. You can be a female and lean more towards divine masculine. That none of that matters. It's whichever your role that you're taking, you guys are really playing off of each other, and it's nice. It's like in the quiet moments. It was really sweet. It was like, you know, in the wee hours of the morning, like a Frank Sinatra song. So that felt nice. Let's see. I have social media. Okay, online dating. Could be as simple as that. We met online. Random. I can't believe it. I met my king online dating. I met my king online dating. I met my husband online dating. So I think that it works for a lot of people. So maybe that's how we are introduced to each other. There's a lot of banter. There's a lot of you challenge them, and it could be in a written communication at first. It could be teasing and flirtation and just kind of this keeping up with this person, and you're making them laugh. You challenge them, and you think fast on your feet, and they love that. Learning. Okay. I have a lot of wisdom. Maybe I have a lot of experience. I've gone to school, advanced education. So I've taken a lot of courses in a certain area of expertise, you know. So maybe that's really interesting to you, that this person is either has these things under their belt, or that could be you also. It could be, I'm constantly learning, or I'm thinking about going back to school. But school and education and things like that are very important to, I feel like, this couple. So we could have backgrounds in that. I have sexual, bisexual, gay. Okay, so sexuality, you know, maybe we are the same sex for some of you. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's love. It's energy. So whoever this reading is meant for, it doesn't matter. But it's a sense of, I identify as myself, is how I feel. I feel like I don't have to be anything other than myself. So whatever that means to anybody who's listening, just be yourself. This person will love you. I have blessings. I feel blessed that I met you. I do. I feel like I have everything, and the only thing that's been missing is you. And now that I've met you and I'm connecting to you, I'm already starting to feel the fulfillment. You've already made an impact on my life, Spirit's saying. So it could be in a very short period of time that, you meet somebody and you go from not having this person in your life. And all of a sudden a week goes by and you're talking to this person, you're playing with this person, you feel like they're your friend, you feel like they're calling you, you're texting, and you say to yourself, I didn't have you in my life a week ago. You can't wrap your head around it because they've had such an impact in your life in such a short period of time that how did this person come into my life and I got to know them so quickly? So there's something going on with that also, that we just connect very fast. We are moving things along very fast. Okay, so we both want it. Okay, we're moving things along fast. Maybe that's what you didn't see coming, is that not only are you going to meet somebody, but it's going to move fast. Yeah, there's definitely a feeling of you weren't in my life a week ago. What a difference a day makes, what a difference a month makes, right? So it's that kind of feeling, like, how could I have not known you when now my life is kind of revolving around you? It's nice. I have an Ace of Wands. There's definitely a wow factor going on here. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a Fool. It's somebody new. And I have a Page of Swords. And the 10 of Wands and Page of Swords is more of a feeling of, tell me something that you haven't ever told anybody else. Tell me something that really scares you, or something that you have, bad dreams about. It's almost that worry or pain that we carry within us, that maybe there's only one or two people in our lives that we'd actually say it out loud to. And I feel like this person goes really deep with something like that. And they want to know, what are your fears? I don't know, what scares the heck out of you? What would be devastating to you, right? So I feel like they ask those kinds of questions because they want to know. They want to know the good and they want to know the bad. They want to know if there's anything they can do to help you. They want to know if there's anything they can do to alleviate some of those fears for you. So I like that. I like that they just don't want all the good stuff. They only want to hear the good stuff, that you're happy and optimistic and you're spiritual and everything about you is amazing. They want to hear the icky stuff. They want to hear some stuff that is real. And I feel like that's where the vulnerability comes in, which is really nice. And I wasn't expecting that in this reading. It was more of a, wow, you've got somebody who cares. You've got somebody who's a little bit deeper than this kind of superficial, you look good, smell good, and have a nice smile. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know, what was the worst day of your life? Okay, what was the scariest day of your life that you never ever want to relive? Somebody asks you that kind of question, they really want to know you. So this is somebody who wants to go a lot deeper, which I really, really like. Right now, I'm feeling this overall energy of, I want to get this going. Okay, so that feels good. Let's see what some feelings are. Let's just jump into some feelings, because What you don't see coming is probably a decent connection of somebody who wants to take this deeper. You know, I'm definitely shocked. And I think that, you know, when they said marriage material and this is the one, and you met them online, I think that you're having a hard time wrapping your head around, is this real? It is real. You just happen to meet them very randomly, which is what online dating is. But, you know, think of it as energy. It's all we are. We're all just big bubbles of energy. You know, if your energy is supposed to meet my energy, then it doesn't matter if it has to go through an electronic message. Can you hear me sending telepathic messages? Thank you, Spirit. I just said that. How cool. Basically, I was just saying that. That's like, we're going to find each other, right? Our energy is going to find each other. It's a telepathic message. I feel you listen to my innermost thoughts. So you're going to be connected to this person very deeply, and maybe that will surprise you. I'm learning many spiritual lessons because of you. This journey has been a roller coaster. So I'm going to learn. Maybe that's where all those books are, you know, that learning card we had earlier, where you're going to teach me a lot about myself, and I'm going to teach you a lot about yourself. I've never felt a connection this intense before. Honestly, it was love at first sight, and the rest is history. I feel like there's a lot going on that's true in this card, that I feel like there is an instant connection, and I do feel like we're off and running. I mean, it just feels like, boom, you know, here we go. So get ready for the ride. Get ready for this kind of spontaneous love to arrive. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. It feels pretty good. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below, claim it. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels. I have a pick a card channel and I have a twin flame channel. So take a look at those, and the links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did, and we will see you again in another Love Messages real soon.